Let's go.
Matthews got it back to throw. Looking. Stafford throws. Middle. And he picked up on
Detroit Lions All-Pro safety Kerby Joseph is due a major contract extension, and the Lions have a big decision to make. Is he worth the price? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Johnny Gaz. Thank you for returning for another video. Kerby's all about striving for greatness, a lot like the new Lions culture. His relentless work ethic and his ability has proven that he is a key piece to the Lions' future, but will Detroit pay up to keep him long term? This video will go back to our player profiles and highlight all-pro safety for the Detroit Lions, Kerby Joseph. Let's go.
Kerby Joseph, who's playing as well as any safety in the NFL right now, made the stop. No gain.
Oh, that might be his best of the year right there.
intercepted. Hey, Kerby Joseph. You just
Wow.
ended this ball game. He went up in the...
As with all of our player profiles here on the channel, let's take it back. Kerby Joseph was born November 14th, 2000. He is of Haitian descent and grew up with his family in West Orlando, Florida. He has 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and Kerby was the youngest of the bunch. Kerby has stated that West Orlando was a tough area to grow up in, and he really had to rely on faith and family for protection. He takes a ton of inspiration from his mother, Rosemary. That's where he gets his work ethic, his ambition for life, and it's really the reason why he wants to strive for greatness. Kerby also found himself in a program called Elevate Orlando, which is a holistic approach to advancing urban youth in the Orlando area. He really credits that for keeping his head on straight and, again, creating this work ethic and drive that he carries now throughout his career. Kerby attended Jones High School in Orlando, Florida, where he also specialized in track and was the MVP his senior year of the volleyball team, but he really honed his skills as a football player under the tutelage of head coach Elijah Williams. There he grew, got that signature length in his arms, and really became the athlete that you see now. He was able to develop himself into a 3-star recruit. Elijah Williams, the coach at Jones High School, connected him with Paul Williams at the University of Illinois. Kerby fell in love with the university. It was one of the only D1 offers that he got, and he took the opportunity to attend the University of Illinois. Kerby spent his first few seasons at the university trying to earn playing time and became a full-time starter during and after the 2020 COVID season and really broke out his junior year. In 2021, he was first-team All-Big Ten, second-team All-American with 57 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles. Nice play. He ended up declaring for the draft after that amazing junior season and was selected to play in the Senior Bowl, where the Lions were able to see him up close and personal and get to know Kerby Joseph. They end up selecting him 97th overall in the 2022 NFL Draft, a pick that was actually stated by Hall of Famer Barry Sanders. Kerby spent a lot of his rookie season working into the lineup and became a starter because of some other injuries in the safety room. But from that point forward, it is nothing but a skyward trajectory from there. In his career for the Lions, he's played in 49 total games, 247 tackles, 31 passes defended, and 17 interceptions, which is the most in Lions history in a 3-year span. In 2024, Kerby was the NFL leader in interceptions with 9. And although he was snubbed as a Pro Bowler, he made his first-team All-Pro. Ever since Kerby Joseph was a kid, the youngest of 8 brothers and sisters, he always had to prove himself. He developed a work ethic and a habit striving to be the best. And he continues that thought process today. It really fits the Lions culture. He comes from a hardworking background, family, faith, everything that you would want in a human being seems to be inside Kerby Joseph. It is the perfect marriage between player and organization. Kerby had developed a little bit of a reputation for being a dirty player, but I don't think he is maliciously trying to hurt anyone. He's a hard-nosed, hard-edged guy who wants to make plays. He's also paired up with one of the more hard-hitting safeties in all of the NFL in Brian Branch. That duo may be the best in the league. So the truth is, for them to make plays, be willing tacklers, the unfortunate result sometimes is injuries on the field. But in no way, shape, or form do I think Kerby Joseph is out there trying to hurt players. He's out there trying to make plays. The biggest question here is, should the Lions prioritize a long-term extension for Kerby Joseph? He is signed through the 2025 season. Based on his statistics, his current rate of play, and then comparing him to other players throughout the league, he will demand a high price. Antoine Winfield of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is currently the highest paid safety in all of the NFL at $21.03 million. Most likely, Kerby Joseph will demand over $21 million per year. Is he worth that? The Lions also have to consider other long-term contracts that will come due very soon. Aiden Hutchinson, Jamison Williams, the list goes on and on. The Lions love to draft, develop, and reward their players. So that would mean those contracts are probably coming down the road. And especially in Aiden Hutchinson's situation, you are most likely looking at a set-the-market type deal. So does that take away the potential of the Lions signing Kerby Joseph? The answer to that question, I believe, lies within that Lions culture and that philosophy that we talk about over and over and over again. Draft, develop, reward. They even has gone as far as not to bring in high-priced, long-term contract free agents to make sure that they have the right capital to be able to pay their players. They want to draft, they want to develop, and when a player like Kerby Joseph shows you that it's paid off, leads the league in interceptions, first team All-Pro, a willing tackler, the leader of your secondary, that's a guy you re-sign. The Lions' history, their culture now dictates these kind of moves. I expect a long-term contract for Kerby Joseph in the very near future.
Second down and 2, Green Bay from their own 38.
What a moment.
Takes the shotgun snap. Lions bring a late blitz. Love back, looking, being chased. Love throw, picked off the line.
Oh my.
Joseph, left side. He's gonna go, baby. Count it down. 5.
What a scene.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Wow, how big is that?
You've heard what I think, but what do you guys think? Are the Lions going to re-sign Kerby Joseph to a long-term contract extension? And does that extension come before the start of the 2025 season? Let me know down in the comments below. I so much appreciate you guys hanging out for another video. If you dig the vibe here, make sure to hit that like button. It's the best free way to help out the channel. I'd also love it if you consider subscribing. We're on the way to 3,000 now, and I think we're going to get there thanks to you guys. If you hit the notify bell, you won't miss any future videos. I have a membership option available here on YouTube. That's where I do my live game play-by-plays, highlights, reactions, a ton of other fun stuff. But there's always free content here for you all the time and on all of my other socials at Johnny Gaz Sports. More than anything else, make sure to take care of yourself and that mental health. That is so important more than anything. I want to make sure you come back and see me on future videos. Have a fantastic weekend and week ahead. Go Lions.